We are living in the world of spies and always trackable by any country, any society, any organization. So if your reason for having a VPN is just about having a bit more security on your laptop or mobile when using public Wi-Fi, every now and then a freebie can do a decent job. And on this channel, you will find our pick of the best options available to download today, which we have tested and retested dozens of free VPNs and assisted their ability to keep your online activity safe and anonymous without you having to spend a dime. So today finally we are going to count down the top 5 best free VPN to download in 2021. Top of the list, the number 1 is Hotspot Shield free VPN. Not only is Hotspot Shield free one of the better known free VPN options in our ranking, we also recon it's the best. Those on the free plan are limited to 500 MB of data per day, so around 15 GB per month. That may sound restrictive, but compared to one or other VPNs that we will talk about and further in the video, this one is actually one of the more generous limits among its competitors, although of course not a patch on the unlimited data you get with paid for service. If security is your sole aim, then Hotspot is on the same wavelength, boosting military grade encryption, comforting if you do your banking and shopping online by your mobile. Moving on to number 2, the Tunnel Beer. Tunnel Beer might have something of cutesy design, but it's a serious free VPN option, especially after its acquisition by security giant McAfee. There are free and paid for subscription to choose from. The major restriction with a free plan is that you are limited to 500 MB of traffic each month. That really is a tiny amount and means you can only really use it at those times when you feel like you need a little extra protection and want to go down the free route. You won't be able to keep it all the time, and you can forget using the VPN for torrenting and streaming. Obviously, going for a provider like ExpressVPN or NordVPN alleviates this pain point entirely. And TunnelBeer recently tuned up its privacy policy, so it now collects even less data on users, removing the need to supply a first name to sign up and detaching its record of the user's number of total lifetime connections. Moving on to number 3, the ProtonVPN free. ProtonVPN is another provider that offers a free VPN alongside a paid option, but the former has some very strong points. The most notable of which is that it doesn't impose any data restriction. In other words, you are free to use as much data as you want every month. That's a highly rare for a VPN provider and immediately makes it well worth considering. Moving on to number 4, the Windscribe. The Windscribe is supported on Windows, Mac, Android, iOS, and Linux. The Windscribe generous data allowance and commitment to protecting your privacy make it one of the best free VPN options around. You get 10 GB bandwidth per month as standard and can choose from 10 remote server locations with the Windscribe VPN free, including your UK, Hong Kong, Germany, Canada, and US VPN. You only need to create a username and password to sign up. An email address is optional but might provide a handy if you forget your password. Finally, moving on to number 5, the Speedify. Speedify is supported on Windows, Mac, Android, iOS, and Linux. Speedify, as the name suggests, has one main aim as a free VPN provider to ensure that while you benefit from encryption, your internet connection remains as speedy as possible. To that end, this provider will make use of all available internet connections to get the best possible performance, potentially combining, say, an Ethernet connection, which is fixed broadband, with an tethered mobile connection. Even if you only have one type of internet connection, the firm claims its turbocharging technology will still help speed things up. The free plan boosts full access to those servers, just as with the subscription options, the only restriction of the free offering being that you are limited in the amount of data you can download. Free users get 2 GB of data each month. That's not a huge allowance and certainly not as much as some other rivals. So these are our top 5 free picks of VPN for 2021. So if you think you have already been using a VPN that is free and great to use, please make sure to leave a comment below and we will be seeing you in another video. Keep visiting Tides Schooling.